Hey, welcome back. Another video for me because the first one I did last week went over very well. A lot of y'all liked it, so why not do a sequel? Because everybody else does it, right? Anyway. So this week, figure I'd talk about the brand split because a whole lot of y'all were on the internet talking about the brand split because they announced the match with the New Day and the Bloodline for this past Monday night. And that led a lot of y'all to start talking about, this is proof that they need to end the brand split. Because if they end the brand split, we get more stuff like this. Of course, now the only problem with that is if they end the brand split and we get more stuff like this, it'll get old real fast. Just something to think about. But anyway, that's bad news for those of y'all who really want the brand split to end really badly. It's not going to end. Okay, no time soon. Not going to end. Not going to happen. No, 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 no. Why? Money. That's the really simple answer. And right now, let me employ some visual aids here that the crack graphics department came up with. As you can see here, right now, this represents what the WWE gets paid for Raw and for SmackDown. All right, they get $200 million from Fox, $200 million from NBC Universal. They give them 52 episodes. That's $3.8 million an episode. All right, and that's for everything. That's for paying the wrestlers and the crew and all that stuff. It costs $3.8 million an episode. And they give them 52 episodes, no weeks off. Okay. Now, by contrast, in 2004, the last season of Friends, all right, each of the top cast members, because there were 6 of them, and they each got $1 million an episode for the final 22 episodes of Friends. Okay, and that's just those 6 people, $6 million an episode, right? We're not talking about the crew or the writers or the directors or anybody else, right? $6 million off the top for only 22 episodes, so it's $132 million. So that's like 65% of the cost just to pay those 6 people for less than half of the product, or the same number, right? So basically, it's very, doesn't add up proportionally, and as a result, the wrestling show costs a lot less, like per capita or whatever the right term is. So as long as you can pay like a relatively cheaper or lower amount of money for like over twice as much of the product, that's a pretty good deal for both of those networks. And in both cases, look, Raw is the highest, rated show on USA Network. Even, every week, you see people on the internet saying Raw in the mud, right? They're the highest rated show on USA Network. If Monday Night Raw were to vanish from USA Network, they'd have to give like $100 million to like Todd Chrisley or something. Which would be bad. Okay. And also on SmackDown, Fox, I'm sorry, SmackDown is very often the highest rated show on Friday night, and that's on network TV. Okay? So they're getting good value for their money here, and as long as that is the case, they're going to keep paying. Now, they may not pay the same amount or whatever, who knows, but they're going to pay enough for the WWE to keep making both of those shows. And as long as they're making both of those shows, you're going to have a brand split because nobody wants to be paying for like the part 2 of the first show that was on that week. All right. And in this case, SmackDown would be like the part 2 of Raw, and they're not going to pay for that. Okay. So they're going to pay for another show. They're going to want another roster and all of that. So there will always, as long as you have Raw and SmackDown, you're going to have a brand split. That's how it's going to be. Sorry, folks. That's it. So, if you hear from anybody else what brand split might be coming to an end, no, don't. It's nonsense. Okay, it is nonsense. They are full of crap. So no, don't listen to these people. And for God's sakes, don't pay them anything. Okay. Remember last week when I did the thing where say if you gave me $12.99, you'd get some comic books like I showed you, and if you gave Dave Meltzer $12.99, you get garbage. Well, we're gonna do that again because like I said, look, it costs more money for the Dave Meltzer every month than it costs you for anybody's streaming service for any wrestling company. All right, you can get Peacock for less than $12.99. You can get Honor Club for less than $12.99. You can get New Japan World for less than $12.99 a month. Okay, you can get the Impact Plus for less than $12.99 a month. All right, or you can just give me $12.99, like I said before, because now last week $12.99 would have got you would have helped me buy some comic books. This week $12.99 would have helped me get a Funko Pop. See, this is Captain Apollo from Battlestar Galactica, the original series. Okay, got this on sale, and it was in the neighborhood of $12.99. But if you want a more direct, cost here, let me get you pull out what I got here over the last couple of weeks. All right, so here we go. Avengers, $3.99. Black Widow, $3.99. Titans United, $3.99. So when you add those all up, it's $11.97. Then you put on the tax, which here is like 5 or 6% or something. So you end up paying like $12.60, or I paid $12.60. So you could have sent me the $12.99. I could have got those instead, or I could have got the Funko Pop. Thanks to you if you had sent me the money. Or you can send the $12.99 to Dave Meltzer and get some more refried bullshit, which he's got plenty of it. So just remember, decisions. We all have to make decisions in life. Make the right one. Okay? Help me. Don't give money to Dave Meltzer, okay? What are you going to do that for? I mean, please. It's just a bad idea. Really bad idea. Send your money to people who will use it for something worthwhile. And look, you know what? And here's the thing, right? Whatever story is in this here, I haven't read this yet, but I can guarantee you that whatever story is in here is more truthful than anything you'll get from Dave Meltzer. Okay? Just remember that. Superheroes, Dave Meltzer's bullshit. Your choice. Anyway, till next time, or until the next time I feel like doing one of these, and we'll see. Maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks. Who knows? But anyway, take care.